Hey guys, it's Nemo and welcome back to Crusader Kings. We're still following the House of Cerdicing. It was England. We've been given Wales in the last episode, so now it's time to get powerful, get out of this empire, and look to creating our own empire. So if you haven't been keeping up with the dev diary lately, that's alright, but there is some new and exciting stuff coming with the Holy Fury DLC. There's the Holy Orders that are coming in. We've got some really cool looking mechanics for new Holy Orders and how you deal with them. So looking forward to seeing it. Anyway, let's get into this and start working on getting ourselves an empire. So we need to get out of this one we're in. And get our own. So let's have a look at how many. You can be a nun. Can't believe you aren't already a nun with 30 years old. Wants to be marshal. No, we're going to decline the marshal because we don't want to be marshal. So he's got 6,000 men. So if we can get independence, are we part of the independence faction? Where's our faction? We are. Let's launch this war. Let's demand independence. Let's see what happens. War it is. Okay, we have our own independence war going now. There still are a lot of enemy Aztec warriors around. Okay, let's get all our troops up here. Let's win this quick battle here. Oh, have I got enough men to take on him there? Coming to Mortagne. Oop, stay there. We've got a battle on our hands. We're going to lose it. Damn it. Okay, let's not worry about them. We need to win battles in the north. In the island. It'd be great to have those troops. But I think there's going to be too many. Let him go, we don't want him in our court. Okay, burn the upper state. Okay, if there's too many men over there, then we're not even going to worry. Okay, they can join together. It's one army. I probably won't worry about them too much because they're too far away. If we win this, we should be able that'll possibly be the end of the Aztec Empire, because that'll give us the opportunities now to go and attack the Emperor whenever we need to, and if he's going to continue to be weak, all the better for us. Looks like it is going to be a struggle. In France and Germany. So as soon as we can, yeah, we're going to lose those troops in Germany. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to, you can be a nun. Can't be a nun, why not? Okay. I'm going to disband this army. Because they're just going to keep getting defeated and we can't have defeats on our hand. Okay. Let's Go north. Princess, okay, my daughter, she can... Yep. Okay. Hopefully, this allows others to be able to stand up against the Aztecs. The only thing that'll be bad is if, see, they haven't beaten the Umayyads and we needed them to beat the Umayyads for us. But they didn't, so we're going to have to defeat the Umayyads later on. So it's getting a bit closer because we're just concentrating on this area. You can leave. We don't actually want, we're trying to make this into an Anglo kingdom, so let's try and keep it Anglo. We don't want the Nahua faith, we don't want the Aztecs in here. They've got their own country over the sea, and that's how we're going to leave it. Okay, let's see. I wonder if that's a Catholic uprising. See, the reason that I left them alone is because if it is a Catholic uprising, then I'm happy to leave them there, because then that means that they'll take Scotland. And Scotland will be a Catholic kingdom, which is better than having Aztec kingdom. Okay, I gotta head south because England's under attack. Wasn't expecting this war to go for so long, but it has. Mainly because of this. Losing these 3 territories here. That's why it's going to take so long. Son, can you marry it off when the war is over? Okay. Let's get over to Ireland and just keep beating them in Ireland. So the reason we're going to beat them off in Ireland is because if that Catholic uprising is going to win in Scotland, they'll be taking the territories that we've taken as well. And I want that. Okay, Ethelfrith, my daughter. Okay, she can't marry yet because of rebellion. Probably can, but okay. Yeah, you can stay in prison. Okay, Battle of Dale. See, we're going to lose to this. Yeah, it is a Catholic uprising. Okay. So we want the Catholic uprising to succeed, because that'll be another kingdom that is against the Aztecs. If we can get the Aztecs out of here, that'll be good. Come on, only 38%. It's going to take quite a while because of those lost territories in France. So there we go, the Catholic uprising in Scotland looks like it has succeeded. Good stuff. Let's see if we can get an alliance. Okay, we can't. But we can arrange a marriage between him and his heir. So let's arrange a marriage here. Chief of Strathern and Princess. Okay. Hopefully that gives us an alliance up there that'll help against the Aztecs, but then we can also help them survive against the Aztecs. So we get an alliance. Can't. It's because we're rebels. More of our territory that we have captured by the enemy makes it harder for us to conclude the war. So I would go my son, brother, son. Okay, nothing yet. It's this Irish revolt. Come on, 56%. We could get another army. Actually, how many are over here? Enemy soldiers. 4,000, nearly 5,000. Okay. If I get mercenaries, where's the Victual Brothers? The Victual Brothers come with ships and they can carry 4,000 men in their ships, and then we'll get another company, get the Company of the Star. Okay, so we'll get the Victual Brothers ships. Rhone. Land the ships back here. Ah, no. Right, ships into the strait. Now, land here. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Okay, back into the ships. Because we don't want to lose our men. Come to Calais. Okay, into the strait. To Calais. Right, let's hope these men can win this. While our others in Ireland, I don't like doing this where you have two fronts. It just makes it so much more difficult to manage the war. Okay. God. like we are winning in France. So I think what we will need to do is actually try to gain some French territory. Okay, we'll just wait. I have a bastard son somewhere. Lindsay, okay. Alright, the Aztec King, our Emperor is asking for a truce. Edward becomes independent. Accept these terms. Okay, Aztec revolt has won. Let's get rid of our mercs. Good, good. So England and Wales are independent now of Aztec rule. Okay, release our armies, levies. Now it's probably the best thing to do would be to continue to beat them off. Knock them out of Ireland and the rest of Scotland. Okay, Marshall, Lord Gare, my son. Alright, let's get some peace going. Although what Liege and Verdun we can gain. I don't know if I want to go that far in at the moment. So now let's see if we can get our alliance with the north. Okay, they're not going to go for vassalization. Ah, that'll be right. Okay, who married our daughter? I could always just check my daughter. Alright. The Lord of Stratham. Ally. Yep, now if he wants to go for Scotland, I will back that war. See what we got against us now. Okay, Granada is attacking them. The Angevins are attacking the Empire. The Empire's only got 5,000 men left. Yeah. Alright. Now we're relatively secure in England. Let's hold a grand tournament. We've got money, why not? Lots and lots of prisoners. Lots of prisoners. We're just going to let them sit there. Well, we've achieved what we wanted to achieve, and we did it all before 1000 AD. Not long before, but all before it. Okay, so I need my son. Let's get my son married. I can create the King of Wales, but don't want to yet. Okay, increase cancel power. Okay, see how we have the council is starting to revolt, so what we are going to do... Ooh, the Queen of Scotland. Where are the lands of Scotland, actually? Queen of Scotland. Okay. He may vassalize himself to her. let's get them betrothed. Now, maybe we can get Scotland through marriage alliances, because the House of Cerdicing will disappear from the throne of Scotland, and the House of Cerdicing will be the Lords of Scotland. Then, it's going to sound pretty gross, but we could probably marry off family members from the King of England, whoever's the king at the time, to the King of Scotland, unite the crowns through marriage. Now we are going to have a problem with our factions at the moment. So increase council power. So what we're going to do is we're going to give the council some power. Not much. Just a little. Now we need to get buy a favour. Buy a favour. This is the other thing that helps with being rich. Send a gift and buy a favour. Now we can also have an advisor, and the advisor will be one of our strongest members of our kingdom, so then they don't go to war with you. Now that the council has power, the Prince Archbishop will always be your court chaplain. But I think, did I get a favour for him? No, so we're going to not revoke his title, we're going to replace him in the council with the court, with the Prince Archbishop. Now the reason we do that is that the Prince Archbishop here, the Duke of Gwynedd, who is actually my heir, and Doge, or the Grand Mayor, are the three strongest people in my kingdom. So when you allow council power, you get when you allow war declaration, they don't attack you unless the council's disgruntled. Now if the council's disgruntled, they can attack you, but if you give them a little bit of power, council power, and just use your wealth to bribe them all the time, then they won't attack you. They can't join factions while they're on the council. So you have your most powerful people as your Prince Archbishop is always your court chaplain, and then either your Doge now or your Grand Mayor is your advisor. The only reason I have a third Duke at the moment, oh there's four in there, is because he's the heir. So I've allowed him to have his land. So, we gave them a bit of power. They might be a little happier. Let's have a look. No, they still want more power. Okay, so we'll just give them one more bit of power. And they'll be happy with that. Okay, well, there. Guess I have no choice. Hopefully that hasn't used up my... It did, damn it. Okay, so controlled realm inheritance. Yep. Now we've got 3 people. I need to get these guys who owe me favours. So calling council support, calling council support, and calling council support. So that law will pass. We don't want to lose the alliance with the Queen of Scotland at the present time. Gavelkind? No, we're not going to Gavelkind. Oh, he's going to war with Ireland. Okay, so we'll let him go to war with Ireland. Now, unfortunately, the council doing, or the faction doing what they did, where they called the council power, I was unable to allow the law that I wanted, which was medium centralization. Okay, we've got a new Grand Mayor. Can we get any more? Yes, we can. What can we get? Yeah, let's get ourselves a light group. Can't get any horses at the moment. There we go. Okay. The Emperor might be a little bit too strong at the moment. There's 8,000 men. How many men does he have? There's 10,000 there. Okay, he's got at least 9,000 men. But he's at war, defending against East Francia. He's also at war with two of the Islamic emirs. But we're got to concentrate on here, on getting him out of the UK, which is not the UK right now. Okay, if I can hold off against that other faction. The Gavelkind faction. We don't want Gavelkind. Gavelkind ruins your hard work, it ruins your efforts. Unless you've got free investiture, then you can make it work, because you can just dedicate all your other sons as priests, and then once your heir takes over, then you can take that off the succession of them. You don't have to have them as priests. And if they're in the knights, you can just send them to the knights. Okay, now we've got too much land. Hereford. So Hereford, give to mine the son. The heir, and who's his heir? Okay, I want to choose who he marries. Had lots of kids, good stuff. Lots of heirs to choose from. Okay, next thing that we need to do is get this law in, but when 1048, wow. This is going to be nearly 50 years before I can, well, that's not good. Okay, we'll live with that for 50 years. It's going to be worse soon when my son becomes the king. Court physician. Yep. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're only going to raise our vassals' armies for this war. Maybe not, because that's a lot of men. Okay. We'll raise ours as well. But remember, we've got money. We've made ourselves rich. March into the Highlands and go and get ourselves some enemies. Okay, the Lord of Alban shouldn't be able to win this war. County of Durham. Okay, it's not me. it's Chancellor. Now the Grand Mayor is the Chancellor. That's good, because now all of my, except for Essex, dukes are on the council. Frenchmen. Ah, come on. There's an Anglo kingdom. We want Anglos here. Yep, I totally know that 1066 the Norman French invaded and they became the English because of the assimilation between Normans and Anglos. But there are no Normans at the moment. French can't create English. It's only Norman overlords of Anglo people that can create the English. And it can only be done after 1100. So that war should be won. Yeah, there we go. So that war's over. Okay, you can take the vows. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Okay, that alliance is over, damn it. But we'll get it back when our son marries her. Alright. Well guys, thanks for joining me for another episode of Crusader Kings. Now that we're free of the Aztec Empire, and we can start helping our Scottish allies in the north to regain Scotland. We have got plans to get Scotland peacefully from the House of Cerdicing. That will probably take another generation, but it's a generation we can be prepared to wait while we build up wealth, knock the Aztecs out of Lower Scotland, out of the Isle of Man and out of Ireland, start putting our own empire together. Anyway, as I said, thanks for joining me, and I'll catch us next time.